Morning, Jorah and I are here. Say hello to everybody, buddy. Hey, we're gonna go out for, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 days. Got a lot of stuff on the agenda. I'm gonna do some fishing and hopefully some catching, but we're gonna shoot the bow I made. I'll show you what I did with that and do some campfire cooking, and I've got a soup recipe I want to try. Got a lot of stuff going, so we're gonna head on down the road now and find a campsite and get everything set up. We're using the teepee tent. We're gonna have a comfortable camp, sort of a base camp. Hope you enjoy. Well, you may recognize this spot. We were out here once before, and I like it here. We're out by ourselves. This is it's national forest land, but it's not a campground. I guess you call it dispersed camping. The river is right down behind me, the Verde River, where the green trees are, and this ought to be a good spot. Maybe we'll actually catch fish. Well, we're going to take some time now and get set up and then get work. Got our camp chores to do, so we'll get her done. Well, we got camp set up. It's a pretty nice area. I was here once before and did a little bit of a video here, and maybe you remember it. But I'm going to well, you can see behind me the kitchen set up, and again, it's right next to the teepee tent, so it's simply a matter of having our kitchen right outside the living room. And Jorah's in here again inside the teepee tent, just chilling out. Got lots of room in here. So it works pretty well. Take you out here, show you around a little bit. Somebody was here before us and left a bunch of firewood, and that's okay. I'll split some of that up and we'll have a bit of a fire. Maybe we even have a fireside chat. Well, we're not too far from the river. It's right down this way. Let's go down here and take a look. It's almost tropical down there, doesn't it? Well, we'll get the fishing gear ready and try some lines. Well, that definitely wasn't my finest hour. Managed to catch one of the poles in the car door. Not good. And it's pretty darn tough down there, for me anyway. We've got a couple of lines in, so we'll check on them later on. Meanwhile, head back to camp and get something cool to drink. It's warm today. Sun's right in your eyes. There you go. But it is warm. I guess I shouldn't complain. It'll be nice tonight. See if I can find the camera here. I saw a recipe for cabbage soup, which is very good for you. So I'm going to try to make it, and maybe you can follow along. I will put a list of the ingredients on the description below, because I mixed all my spices together when I came out, before I came out here, and I can't remember exactly what they are. So I'll, if you'd like to make this thing, I'll put it in the description below. Pot. Cooking pot. First of all, you cut up cabbage. Sort of like that. Whoop, we'll put that in and all over the place. Then we have some onion, green onion. I love these little things. I'm going to stick two aside because I just like to eat them like that. And we put that in the pot. Next we have celery. Celery. And then carrots. We got a lot of carrots here. What the heck. Got some mushrooms. I'm going to save these for an omelet in the morning. And some peppers for color, I guess. Got some green peppers here too, but I'm going to save those for the omelet. Okay. And then my spices, which I pre-measured. Here they are. And again, as I said, I can't remember what they are, but some of it's salt and some of it's pepper and some of it's something else. But we'll just sort of put that all in here. Now, I'm going to bring it over to the stove. And just slowly cook it. Well, here it is, looking pretty good. Hope you can see this okay. I can see my battery's running low. So I'm going to shut her down and have some dinner. Well, we're in the tent now. Jorah didn't eat all his dinner, but I ate my soup. I also was starting to edit this video, and I noticed that the shot of me showing you the soup didn't work. But it was good. It was okay. And I'm going to swing this around and get a little picture of Jorah, who's resting in his chair. Gosh. think I got some sun today. It was warm. Well, that was an interesting day. Fishing was absolutely terrible, as usual. I didn't do a very good job with that, with catching. I didn't catch anything. But I left the rods in the water, and the lines in the water, I should say. So let's check on them in the morning. Also tomorrow, I'm going to show you the bow I made, and we'll do a little archery practice. I made that bow out of material. Every bit of it came from Home Depot, and I'll explain to you how I made it. It was actually rather simple and really a lot of fun. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll also check our lines, of course, and see if we caught any fish, and just sort of relax around camp. So I'm going to do a little reading and fix breakfast in the morning, and we'll see you then. So stay tuned to catch that archery action. Good night. Good morning. I didn't know you'd be here so early. Why don't you join me for breakfast? I'm just gonna make something up right now. So, anyhow, it should be a beautiful day today. After breakfast, we'll go check those lines and see if we caught any fish. Meanwhile, Jorah, come on out. Come on out, buddy. Well, Jorah and I are just back from checking the trap, or the lines, the fishing lines, and nothing as usual, I guess. I have a trip planned in the future that I hope is going to be a lot more productive. We'll talk about that later. But we're back in camp, and as you can probably tell, we're inside the teepee tent. The wind is blowing out there, and I didn't want to pick up all the wind noise when we talk about the bow that I made. So I brought it in, and I can just show you a little bit this way. The bow itself is made out of one single piece of oak that I bought at Home Depot. And then I shaped it with a sander. And you can see it's all one piece. And then I also made the handle, and this is the outside piece that I've cut for the arrow, and the darker wood is walnut. I bought a small piece of walnut there, and then on the back another piece of oak, and that's pretty much it. It's a straight bow. The ends I have notched. You can see that. Well, I think you can see it. And the string I made out of cord that's used on a shade on a door. I think it's called sash, a sash cord. I tried paracord, and paracord was just a little bit too thick, and it also stretched a little bit too much. Where this cord, made for window sashes, works out pretty well. And it's a little thinner, not much, just a little tiny bit thinner than the standard 7-strand paracord, but it doesn't seem to stretch. So we'll take it outside here, and I brought a cardboard box along to shoot at, and we'll see how it works. I haven't shot this fella in quite a while. I put a box out there, not too far. Let's see what happens. Try to give you a little better view of the bow itself. As you can see, it's just a traditional longbow. It's a lot of fun. It's sort of just a round camp target bow. I suppose I could take out a grouse if I could get within 10 feet and actually hit it. But if you'd like to know more about this bow, put some a comment down in the section below, or you can email me in the about section of my YouTube channel. You'll see my email address, which is papabrucehiking@gmail.com. I'll put that here on the screen too. Feel free to contact me if you'd like to know more about this or any of the stuff that we're doing. Other than fishing, I haven't given any, I don't have any good advice for that. Sorry. Well, the trip's all done. It was a fun time. Pretty darn hot in that tent though, once the sun came out. But it was welcome early in the morning. Appreciate you coming along. And I hope you're able to join us in the future. Some other trips planned here in Arizona before we head north. One of them is going to be a kayaking trip in the river. So if you're interested in something like that, remember, please subscribe and hit that little dingy bell, and I guess that'll remind you when I have some new videos up. And if you have any suggestions or questions, email me or put them in the comments below. In any event, thanks for watching and keep hiking.